When the transit wheels grind to a stop in New York City, it's worldwide news. Setting an example for New Yorkers is Mayor John Lindsay, who leaves gasping reporters in his wake as he walks from his Midtown hotel to City Hall. Neither bus nor subway train is rolling, and most times the fastest way to get about Manhattan is to follow in the mayor's footsteps. Not since it opened has the Brooklyn Bridge across the East River been so crowded with pedestrians. Along with other river crossings, it's jammed with workers from Brooklyn and Queens, the city's bedrooms, trudging their way to their jobs. These, of course, are the same people who moan about crowded conditions on the subway during the rush hours. But right now, they'd give a fistful of tokens to be strap hangers once again. The subway and buses are like the other necessities in urban living, like water and electricity. You never miss them until they aren't available. Commuters were a little better off. Pennsylvania stations serving Long Island ran extra trains to outlying parts of the city. None minded this togetherness if they were finally able to get to the job. It's never a bargain to drive into New York during the morning and evening rush. Increased traffic complicated matters, but surprisingly, the traffic jams were not as monumental as had been predicted. The man who started it all, Mike Quill, head of the Transport Workers Union, was cited for contempt when he ignored an injunction against the strike and was lodged in the civil jail with other union leaders. 2 hours later, he had a seizure and was taken to the hospital. A second team of union leaders took up the negotiations on the new contract. After work came the problem of getting home. The scene at Grand Central was organized confusion. But things went pretty smoothly. The only complaints seemed to be directed at the men responsible for the transit walkout. Even the Salvation Army was on hand to distribute coffee and donuts. Then homeward the motorist crawls his weary way. Municipal authorities and businessmen alike were amazed at the number of people able to get to their jobs by thumb or Shanksmere. On the 5th day of the strike, attendance was nearly 75%. The most miserable day of all came when it rained from dawn to dusk. New Yorkers took this too in their stride. With all odds against them, they were winning out.